having conversations with your parents about your family tree, and what's going on there, because you're gonna have to uproot some things. You're gonna have to uproot some things in order to be able, for God to be able to now have the room to start building back the roots and the foundation and the blocks of who you are. So when you walk into a room, you walk differently. When you walk into a room, you walk knowing who you are, and not walking into a room looking for somebody to acknowledge and recognize who you are. And even if you don't feel like you walk into that room questioning yourself, if you are looking for someone to fill the brokenness, to fill the gap, to make you feel whole, to give you companionship that feels, it's okay to want companionship. It's a normal thing. But when you now need it for your health, when you now need it to feel okay, so now you're taking it from every little wishy-washy place that you can find it, you're not operating in who you are. You're operating in something else. And that is what needs to be fixed in order for God to eventually bring you the person who He's called and who He's anointed to cover you. And whether or not, there's a theory of, is there that one person and there's that kingdom spouse? I don't know. I'm not here to debate that. But I do know that when God puts a thing together, when He does it, He says no man can separate it. When He opens a door, no man can close it. When He closes the door, no man can open it. And so if you keep opening the door is not opening, maybe, just maybe, God don't want you there. God don't want you opening that door. God doesn't want you going through that door. He wants you somewhere else. And so I hope that I made some sense to you today. But long short, if I want to put it again, in a summary for you, is that you may be going through a heartbreak now. You've lost someone who you felt was supposed to be there for life, and you thought this was a life thing. And now you're unraveling, and because you're unraveling, you're reaching to things and people to fill a void, and you keep doing it, and you keep feeling worse and worse and worse. And God wants you to put those things to the side and come back to Him. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget whose you are. Don't forget don't forget what was poured into you before this point. When we are down and dark and we're in low places, the enemy makes it so easy to forget who God is, to forget the testimonies, to forget the times He opened the doors, to forget the times when He told you don't go here, and then He showed you why not to go there, and you're like, oh wait, no way, you do that for me. He does that, and you've had those experiences, so you know that He's real. You know that you know. But right now you're in this dark